the way we protect ourselves against the predatory psychopaths and the narcissists in the real world is that we don't play with them more than once or twice. Right? It's like, if I'm going to trust, which is a good default attitude in a stable society, then you can screw me over once. And that's the price I pay for trusting.
Yeah.
But I'll remember, because people do remember. And maybe you can even take advantage of me 2 or 3 times. But after that, it's like, no, nothing. I'm
right.
Okay, so I reputation track. And because I know who you are, you can't get away with your shenanigans.
Yes.
The problem, it looks to me like the problem online is that you can do whatever the hell you want with no repercussions whatsoever, and your identity can't be tracked. And so I've thought about this sociologically. Like, it looks to me like in times of crisis, let's say the Russian Revolution or the French Revolution, what happens is that the underground psychopathic, narcissistic, predatory types, like 4% of the population, they're never very successful and they're never very organized. And they like chaos because they can get away with their tricks when it's chaotic. And so they're always hoping for chaos. Now and then, situations become unstable and they can gang together and then, like, they just destroy everything. And I'm very concerned at the moment that the way that we've organized our new social media communication platforms enables the psychopaths to organize. And I'm really seeing this on the right now. You know, like the left has done this for a long time and it's very pathological, the radical left. But right now, like, we're seeing a terrible rise in like the neo-Nazi narcissist mouthpieces. And it's happening so quickly. It's terrifying. It's very powerful online force. But what seems to happen, and everyone needs to be aware of this, is that the psychopathic predator types hijack the language of the political debate. They accrue the morality of either side because both sides make moral claims, and they benefit from that, and the rest of us suffer dreadfully. And the fact that so much of the discourse is driven by anonymous narcissists. We even know that from the literature, because the people who are manipulating the social media landscape, the anonymous troll types, are the dark tetrad types. That's reasonably well established in the psychological literature now. So, so I'm wondering what you think about that.
Well, I think what you find is that people who are more narcissistic, psychopathic are more likely to be, we have data, they're more likely to be trolls online. They're more likely to be antagonistic online. But then if you add to that anonymity, so you take sort of that natural personality disposition and make people anonymous, people when they're anonymous are just generally, they do more of whatever they're going to do. Yeah. And if it's a bad thing, they do worse. And this is the old social cycle, like kids with costumes take more candy and, or they'll give more electric shocks, or people driving in a car, flipping each other off and honking, but they never do it in person because they're anonymous. So the anonymity, that shield just makes everything more extreme. It could also make people love each other more if you're at a rave or something, I guess, or the old dark room study.